Hey, Gemma, how you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Awesome. Well, welcome to the show. For those of you that don't know who this is Gemma from Talking Codswallop.
You can't just start like that and then
And now, Bex, this is where you say that thing because then it would make it talk.
That's really handy because now we can use that and just edit it. But yeah, so I love the word codswallop. I think it's fantastic.
So we'll do that. I think we need to start that again.
Okay, so maybe
that's how you start it.
I was going to say maybe give Gemma the heads up next time.
Well, there was like 6 seconds of silence. It's fine. I can edit it out.
Okay.
My standards aren't as high as some other people's editing skills.
Oh wow!
It's all right.
Wow! I can just feel her.
It's all right, Bex. I'd never
right.
ask him again. It's not a problem.
No, you'd ask me and I'd be like, I'm busy that day.
Yes,
I haven't asked you what day it is. I'm busy that day.
Quite busy all year, to be honest.
You want me to do something for you? Nah, I'm busy. Yeah. No. All right, so that's how you do it that way, and then you can just,
Okay, so can we use the intro you've done already?
Are you ready, Gemma?
Yep.
That's how it's going to start, because we're going to fuck around with the beginning parts and probably edit that part out anyway. But basically, we're going to cut all this shit out and have you basically start with you going, hey guys, hey, thank you, whatever it is you want intro, and we'll just fuck around at the beginning of it and go from there.
All right.
So on the line now, blah, 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 we've got Gemma from Talking Codswallop. Good morning, Gemma.
Good morning. Well, good morning. Thank you. Yeah, because it is morning. Thank you.
Yes,
it is.
One of us. Let's put it this way: one of us is morning, one of it's the afternoon. We'll figure out which one.
Yes,
it's probably us, to be honest with you. Because it's our show. We'll link it out in the morning,
or it's a really short day.
Well, there is that too. Although I must admit, a lot of our American friends still think we are in the future of all things.
Yeah,
we are.
It's fun when you try and give them lotto numbers, and you're like, I hope this works. So it's fine. But yeah. But anyway, for those of you that don't know what's going on, Gemma is from a podcast called Talking Codswallop, and
I love that word.
What,
yes.
talking?
Codswallop.
Oh, Codswallop.
Codswallop. It's awesome. It basically means rubbish. And I'm saying the clean version because Gemma knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I was going to say, no, it doesn't, but then I remember this is PG. So it's like, yeah, no, rubbish is the word we're going to go for. Yeah, that's the one.
Yes. It means you're talking out your ears. It's a really great word. And often I'll say to my kids, are you telling me the truth or are you telling me codswallop? And they're like, I'm like, yep, okay, so we'll take the second one for that one.
Second one. Yeah. How did you come up with that name? Was it just, hanging around the place talking to people, or?
Obviously the word was kind of already a British term, but I just decided that, the whole idea behind the podcast is that we are talking rubbish the whole time. So, it made sense to add the word talking to Codswallop to make it exactly what it does on the tin. So
kind of how we got our podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Random ramblings with me. So,
but it's funny because it's the least offensive version of its meaning, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And it's it's quite fun because like a lot of American people don't understand what the word means, so it's quite fun to kind of explain what the word means to people. And obviously you got the PG version, and then you got the X-rated version as well, which obviously we're not allowed to say. But
6 o'clock in the morning, or the BBC 4 at 9 o'clock version. There's the two different versions.
Absolutely. It was actually a lot of fun when I lived in the UK, just getting used to the language, and I'm absolutely in love with the way British speak, the words and the emphasis. It's fun. Like until I came over, I had no idea what the term snogged was. That was interesting.
That's an interesting one to put on a PG podcast.
That's okay, because I'm not saying what the meaning is, and the adults know, but the kids don't. So let's move on, shall we?
Well, it's only kissing anyway.
Hands.
Exactly. It's not like
so it's not like it's dirty children. Don't worry. Yeah.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Now you realise that someone's going to listen to this, and then they're going to see mistletoe go, Mum, do you want to snog under the mistletoe? And go, where'd you get that term from? At least we get some feedback. It'll be fine.
You guys, that's all PG.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We never actually said what it meant. Yeah, Gareth said holding hands. So what have you got anything special planned for this Christmas, or are you just going to kick it at home, or what do you got to, Gemma?
Usually our Christmas is, it's always cold because it's dead of winter.
And you're on the coast.
Yeah, and we're on the coast and we're in England, so any time of the year it's cold anyway. But and raining.
I was gonna say that's different from any other time of the year, How? But I thought that might be a bit.
England is not as cold as people say it is. Come on.
Hey Gemma, is it as cold as people say it is?
It's not far off. I was gonna say.
There you go.
That, yeah, in the winter it really is cold. But in the summer,
I love it.
Yeah, like in the summer, it's kind of like you've got the complete opposite. So it's like, well, it wouldn't go to Australian kind of heats or New Zealand kind of heats or whatever. But yeah, it's probably like 28 degrees Celsius. And for anybody who doesn't work in Celsius, please, can you just, do your calculations, work that out for me? But, it's...
You do the math.
Yeah.
It's like 95 or 90 degrees.
But that's like New Zealand, though. Yeah. New Zealand will get to 27, 28, but I have a feeling it's a completely and utterly different
It's a different type of heat. So when I lived in the UK, I was on the Welsh border. So we were in Ludlow. It was probably an hour and a half to Cardiff from where we were. And so we were probably closer to Birmingham than anywhere else. So we were right inland. We didn't have a lot of lakes or rivers around us. We did have a river, sorry. But we weren't on the shore like where you are. You're on the coast.
Yeah.
But we had summer temperatures. In fact, I was there in that heat wave of 2003. And that would have been reaching sort of the 30-degree mark. And that's really hot.
That is, yeah. We can't cope with anything over 25.
See, the other day we had a temperature that cracked 37 degrees, and it was a case of like, oh, yeah, it's going to get 40 in some places as well.
Like,
and then it got like 43 up north kind of thing. It was like, yeah.
Like, turn the air conditioning on, people.
It's legit gets to the point where sometimes the bosses go, right, who wants to go home? It's way too hot. And I work in a mall where there's aircon everywhere, and they're still like, nah, we're not doing this.
Well, that's I was going to say that's the difference as well, though, because it's expected in Australia to be really hot this time of year for you guys. That you have got aircon and things like that, like the portable units in the houses and stuff like that. We haven't got that kind of thing over in the UK because it's not expected to be really hot.
Yes, exactly. So, I mean, you basically just have a pedal fan and that's about as good as it gets, isn't it?
Pretty much. I mean, yeah, okay, if you go to like a hotel or whatever, certain hotels have got actual physical aircon units in the rooms. But yeah, it's more of a fan that we have if it's the hot time of year sort of thing.
You guys are more likely to have a fireplace than a fan.
Yeah.
Or a radiator heater.
yeah, definitely.
So basically, what you're saying is that you will have definitely like the White Christmas kind of thing, or is it
it's not
too
guaranteed
cold for that, or what?
No, yeah, I really wish that we did have a White Christmas, but no, we don't, unfortunately. I think that's on everyone's bucket list, isn't it? At Christmas, that they would like a
little
White Christmas, yeah. But it is more. Well, sometimes you get those lovely days where it's really crisp outside and the sun's shining, and I love that's like one of my favorite winter days. So if that's like happening on Christmas Day, that's kind of perfect, really, where you'll sort of go for your Christmas Day walk, just to kind of burn off a few calories that you've already eaten, and to make up for room for more, and and then you can if you go out in a little walk. And it's cold, so you got to put your coat on, but the sun's shining, and it it feels nice. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
but
I like that too. When we lived, so where I lived, it snowed nonstop during winter, but it never really settled properly on the ground. But I mean, there are some places that it does settle. Like we were in Bath, and it settled when we were there. That was beautiful. Bath is lovely in the winter. But also, Scotland's really good for snow settling on the ground at Christmas.
100%, yeah.
If you want a White Christmas, that's the best place to go.
Yeah,
except if your name's Bex.
Why?
Well, wasn't that where you went and it was snowing on?
But it was still romantic. Like we still had the snow, but it snowed on Christmas Eve, and then there was no snow on Christmas Day, and then it snowed again on Boxing Day. I was like, oh my God, how does the snow go for one day?
There was someone upstairs looking down at you going, oh, you want a white Christmas? Nope.
But where we were in Scotland, we only had 4 hours of sun on Christmas Day. We were up near Inverness.
Oh, okay, so really up high then.
Really up high, and it was gorgeous. But funniest story of that trip, and I'm so nasty. I keep getting told I'm really mean, but we were driving. My parents had hired a Volkswagen Passat, and we were driving up this really steep hill, and behind us was this old, I'd like to say old Mini Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
And as we were driving up the hill, this Mini Cooper made it about 2/3 of the way up the hill and just did not have enough pep to get to the top. It just started rolling backwards down the hill, and I'm like, I'm laughing so hard. And my parents are like, what's wrong? I'm like, nah, that Mini didn't make it. And the poor person behind the wheel was looking terrified as this car's rolling down the hill. Like,
oh, poor person.
I know. Like I was like 19. I mean, everything is hilarious at 19 if it's happening to somebody else.
Oh yeah, I think at the tender age of 36, I think it's still hilarious when something else happens to someone else.
I agree with you.
I still roll around on the floor laughing.
Why do I just get this image now of Bex being Mr. Bean and his Mini being followed by that Robin Reliant that just keeps falling over every time? You know?
Oh my goodness, no.
That would be Bex just be looking there instead of Mr. Bean looking like, oh my, I gotta go. You just go. You'd play it like a Nelson Punch from The Simpsons.
Oh no.
And then carry on. That would be good.
I tell you what, though, if you're ever looking for somewhere to go for, like, if you're like me and hugely into Christmas, because I love Christmas so much, and Gareth hates Christmas, but anyway,
she said
you said that just then you sounded.
Oh, sorry.
You sounded like Stefan from Saturday Night Live. If you're really into Christmas, here's what you want to go.
Don't compare me. Don't compare me.
I was going to say what I was going to. Yeah. Sorry. What I was going to say was that she keeps whispering, I like Christmas into the microphone. Everyone can hear you.
I like it.
Remember, this picks up sound that we talk into. Everything you do, this makes a sound.
I know, but if you do like Christmas as much as I do, up in Ludlow, I don't know if you've ever been. Have you ever been to Ludlow?
No, I don't think I have.
It's stunning. It has a castle ruin right in the middle of the city. City, I wouldn't call it a city. It's a town. Right in the middle of town, they have this castle ruin, and at Christmas time, they have a not family friendly, a bear trek where you get like a little would be like a shot glass. You wear it around your neck and you go and taste all the local beers.
Oh, nice.
That's really fun.
Yeah.
And then,
but we do that now. Let's go now.
But at the castle, they have a medieval festival where they put on like spiced mead and
we're going.
You can get coins minted and all that sort of stuff. And then they have the Shakespeare Festival as well. It's absolutely brilliant.
Okay, you had me up into a Shakespeare Festival.
Oh, stop it.
No, you did. You really did. I was like, let's go. And then you went Shakespeare, and I'm like, no, I don't want to do it anymore.
We'll still go because I love Ludlow. I mean,
how art thou doth and thy hair thy pile
living
on?
there for 12 months was fantastic. And, you know, they have this hotel called the Feathers Hotel, and it is Shakespearean. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Did Shakespeare ever do like a Christmas play? Or
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Not off the top of my head.
I was going to ask Gemma, but that'd be very stereotypical. Hey, Gemma, you're English. You know about Shakespeare. Do you know if it, like, hey, you're Kiwi. Do you guys know so-and-so?
Yeah, I was going to say, I have no idea. Sorry.
Shakespeare's my thing.
Billy, wasn't it something? Yeah, Billy Shakespeare. Yeah,
Shakespeare's my
yes, it is.
And Gareth thinks that too.
No, I just don't understand. You have to like read his thing, and then on the other page it gets translated. It's like, just give me the translation.
Yeah, because it's Old English. It's English. It's a language that's no longer.
I don't care if it's
around.
Old English, Old Japanese, Old Chinese, or Old Yiddish. If you got a translation, just give me that page. I don't need to know how it was said. I wonder what it means.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So for Christmas Day, do you have...
That's Gareth's friend.
Do you have a tradition? Do you like a breakfast tradition? Do you open presents at Christmas Eve?
Yeah, Gemma sits around the tree reading William Shakespeare going, how doubt thou thy doth and die.
À ce moment,
if you could see her face right now, Gemma, you can see her face right now. We'd both be killed.
Je voudrais frapper toi.
Anyway, sorry, Gemma. Do you have any traditions that don't?
I just got an image of me